In London, a police officer was sentenced to a whole life sentence for the kidnapping, rape, and murder of a woman in a case that shocked the nation. Wayne Couzens, a 48-year-old, was accused of using his police identification and COVID-19 laws to trick a 33-year-old Sarah Everard into his car in a false arrest as she was walking home from visiting a friend in South London back in March. Prosecutors said he handcuffed Everard on the pretext that she broke lockdown rules, drove her far outside the Capitol, and then raped and killed her. Couzens pleaded guilty to the charges of abduction, rape, and murder. Justice Adrian Fulford said the circumstances of the case are devastating, tragic, and right out brutal. Couzens went hunting a lone female to kidnap and rape, having planned the crime in unspeakably grim detail. Everett's body was found in a woodland in Ashford, Kent, about 60 miles southeast of London, a week after she went missing. Prosecutors said Couzens strangled her before setting fire to the body. Couzens joined the Metropolitan Police in 2018 and had worked as part of a team protecting diplomatic locations in central London. He had worked an overnight shift at the U.S. Embassy on the day he kidnapped Sarah Everard. The Metropolitan Police said it was sickened, angered, and devastated by how one of its own was responsible for the crime. In the aftermath of Everett's killing, many questions were raised about trust in police and how police vet their officers. Some also criticized Scotland Yard for not doing enough to protect women and girls and tackle allegations of sexual violence. And I've actually read a report on that, of how many women and little girls are victimized in London. And it's a lot. The number is really, really high. Just this year alone, hundreds of them have been victimized, raped, murdered. It's a whole list of them. You could look it up. And it's terrible. The way they feel about women. They could care less about women, if you ask me. That's my personal opinion. A lot of them over in that area don't give a damn about no woman. They murder them, beat them, rape them. Their own husbands kill them, and all kinds of, it's crazy. But yeah, this officer Couzens, that is sickening. And then you set her body on fire. A whole life sentence. People, that's why I always talk about it. I say, what's a life sentence? A life sentence for taking a whole life that could never get itself back. It's nothing. Because you're still living, breathing, eating, shitting, and everything that the living do. But this person is dead and gone. The laws have to get better. If you intentionally take a life, your life should be intentionally taken. That's my stance. And I stand on that 100%. So as people, we have to think about that. That's not justice for the family. Her family has no justice when you're still living. You're still breathing. But their daughter is dead and gone. That's not a hell of a justice. It has to be. If you intentionally take a life, yours should be intentionally taken. And that's the only way we're going to get things to change among humanity. And with that, I'm going to say this is the new Xenu. north, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the thumbs up on your way out the door.
I'm not who you think I am. Your perception is a lesson with a fail grade on it. Steady living life like I would never see the morning. True shit, man, I'm more than pain, I'm more than stain on sidewalk, I'm more than black skin on my face. Destined to be great, gotta elevate mind. Elevation is the game that I gotta play, gotta win, gotta find escape to a better day.